Hello there, and today on Marvel Snap and our deck making guide, we are down to the Lockdown deck, a deck I really don't want to share too much because I don't want to play against it. It is still not going to be the best deck out there, but it is an easy deck to build with a couple combos in there, and this is going to be Storm mainly for the combo, and Professor X is in there for some added fun if we want to lock people down and annoy them. You might not have access to cards like Gambit, and this Shang-Chi Killmonger is pretty easy to get, and the Hood and stuff like that, so you might not have these extra cards and you're going to replace them as you see fit, but you'll get the idea. On the theme of the deck is basically Storm. Basically, she will lock down that zone and make it so that the next turn is the last turn you can play cards on that zone, and then of course you follow that up with Jessica Jones, as she's one of the strongest 4 costing guys that have the most power. She gets +4 power after you don't play a card there, which you can't, because on turn 5 you can't play a card where Storm is. You can only move it into there. So with the movement part of the Storm being the weakness, it's really vulnerable to Orion Odin decks. But I keep saying Orion Odin decks for the the White Tiger one, which will put a +8 guy in that zone. If they're playing a deck like that, you're pretty much screwed on trying to use Storm. You just basically can't use her on for that type of thing, unless they play a Wong. Then you play a Storm on that zone, so they can't play cards in there on the last turn and really beat you. But that's the other option you can do for that. But anyways, this guy here moves everything to the left, so for the movement decks for defense against that, you probably want to put that guy on the right hand side for Storm if you're going to use her at all possible. But yeah, it all depends on where they're playing their cards and if you can take that zone. And then of course the other, you might not get this combo perfectly, but that's why we have the other cards like Gambit and these other kill cards to weaken them off there. And that's why we have things like Scorpion, because our deck is weak. We don't have much strong guys in there. We want to make their hand weak. And then we have Scarlet Witch to fix one of the other zones up there. If you make a mistake, you can use her to fix the Storm zone and change that if you want to. We got more because we don't have strong guys. We might as well take one of their guys and see if we're lucky. It all depends on what we get. But ideally you want to go there and play the Hood on the first turn and then Carnage him up there. And of course Carnage is good to get rid of all those stupid squirrels and ninjas and stuff like that pop up randomly. So yeah, well, we can get that there, get some extra power, and get that 1/6 guy for the last turn. Very handy to have that guy sitting around there too. But that's the basic combo, is doing that. So the other combo you can do in this deck is not use Storm on turn 3 and use her on turn 4 and add some other cards in there. So on turn 3 you can sit there and start using some of these other cards and then Forge as your last card. So we stick a Storm down there on your strongest zone, obviously, and you stick a Forge down there, and make sure you leave one open spot on that zone where Storm is, just so they know that you might be playing a card there and try and trick them. So either or is going to be, they're going to play a really high powered card on there on turn 5 to take that zone, and or you're just or they're going to leave it and play somewhere else. We're going to be hoping, we're trying to bait them so they actually play a card there, a big powerful card there on turn 5, because we have Forge, and the next turn we're going to have Forge to the Professor basically. So we're going to get the Professor that +2 power, which will make him a little bit easier to take another zone. Basically he'll have 5 power to take one of the other 2 zones, and then nobody else can do anything about it. You take that zone, it's yours, and if you're lucky at the same time you take the Storm zone too, because you might have had the 1/6 guy plop down on the third turn too. So you might have put a Scorpion or a Scarlet Witch in that on that zone on the turn 3 basically instead, and then change the zone again with the Storm. So that is what the combo works. And then of course the last turn you have a Gambit and this one here to kill all the cards, or you have this guy here to kill a big guy, and the Scarlet Witch and Scorpion for backup in case, or some other cards that you haven't played yet. It all depends on what you draw for your cards, but you have options. Those are the options, and that's why they're there. And it'll work. Sometimes sometimes it won't work. It all depends on what kind of the deck you're playing against and stuff like that. It can be really fun, or it can be just you just get wrecked, because it's a combo deck, right? Like all these combo decks have their own weaknesses. It's just not drawing the cards that you need basically, but you're going to get 8 out of the 12 cards most of the time before you need them. But it's still 8 out of 12 is still you got like a 70. Well, that's 70%, not even bad, like 66% chance of actually getting the cards you need in the right order, roughly. Lots of leeway, lots of bad math. It doesn't matter. We're just going to see how this deck works in our example match and show you just for yourselves on the zones if we can actually get a guy to actually play. If somebody wants to play this or not. Come on, we're waiting. Long wait time for just a silver match. Usually these things pop off right away. Yeah, come on. This is going to be the weak point when this game dies down there, right? When this game dies and there's not going to be much people, like for Conquest and stuff like that, you're not going to get matches a lot, right? You're going to be waiting forever for people to actually play. So when this game loses popularity, this 1 minute's going to turn into 10 minutes waiting for somebody to play. Come on, this is way too long. Way too long. Current wait time. This is ridiculous. You're wasting your time. Skip ahead to the... There we go, finally. Fat Stud Muffin? Oh my god, dumb name. Silly name. Okay, we got Storm, we got her, we got Professor. It looks okay. After turn 5, your destroyed cards revive here. Let's see what he does. Let's see what we get. Replace your deck. Well, that sucks. We just replaced our deck with cards. But we got a Star-Lord. We're going to play Star-Lord here, because usually this is where they play. See? Oh, what's this guy do? What's this guy do that? Cards can't have their power reduced. Well, that's okay. We got him. And then this one here, after turn 3, a rock to the losing side. We don't have the other combo here, so I think we should probably play Storm here. Right? We should play Storm here, so we can make sure we take it. We're winning this zone. We'll play Storm and Jessica Jones. We'll do the basic combo right there.
Wind, aid my hand.
Put a Hulkbuster over there. Give me a rock. I don't care about a rock. I just want to play her. What's this guy? We get random cards today. On reveal, discard the lowest card cost in your opponent's hand. Oh, that's kind of nice. End turn. Come on, hit end turn. Maybe, oh, we should be snapping. Snap. My bad. I forgot. This is just a silver match. Snapped. So where should I play? Probably over on the other side, right? Oh, he's gonna. This will make him. You know, if I play this guy here, he'll have a free card. Oh, he's adding a lot of cards. Oh, a Scarlet Wench, which that stops you right there, right? Turn 5. Oh, a She-Hulk. How should we do this? What's She-Hulk to do? Cost 1 less for 1 less energy you didn't spend? Okay, that's not bad. We could eat Ant-Man and have her cheaper, or just go with the straight power play, right? Straight power play? Just play her there? Play him there? No, he's gonna get a Cosmo over there. But yeah, he's gonna play a plus 20 guy somewhere, right? So he skipped his turn, so he has that 20 power guy, but we're winning 2 zones, so we're just gonna play here. He's probably gonna play there too, but he might change his strategy now that I have 2 zones. He didn't. Play this big guy there. And I win. Predictable. Victory! But yeah, we got our thing out there, and yeah, Scarlet Witch can cancel that combo out there. But we had nice big power on there. If he didn't have that, he would have won. Yeah, he ran away. Good job. Nice bumble. Too slow. But yeah, that was just random cards. We didn't get the cards for our deck, but you got the idea. Everything's going to be changing around differently, and we just get randomly lucky on what we do. So that's it for today. Thanks for watching, and I will see you next time.